more than a few of you have directed me to this video of a young lady, I believe, discussing in front of a panel what happened with her son being killed violently. And she testifies on Capitol Hill about this. And apparently, she says some remarkable things with regard to gun control. And I believe she's on the other side of it. I don't know. So let's go ahead and check this out. And please, let's wait until the end of this thing so we can have a good conversation together. Although I do appreciate your engagement in the comments section, it serves the channel extremely well if you watch the video. So if you can do that, that would be remarkable. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. And thank y'all again for coming back.
Honorable Chairwoman Maloney, Ranking Member Comer, distinguished members of the committee, thank you for allowing me to be here today to address the violence in our country. My name is Lucretia Hughes Klukin. I have 4 children and 9 grandchildren. On the night of April the 2nd, 2016, my family got a phone call that would change our lives forever. My ex-husband answered the phone and let out a blood-curdling scream, a scream of pain from the depths of his soul. He screamed, he cried, he's gone, he is gone. Our 19-year-old son, Emmanuel, went to a party early that night. After we got the call, we was frantic. We called his phone, no one answered. We called even the police. I went to Facebook and I had to ask, is my son dead?
Oh my God. Oh my God. My God. Okay, y'all could have told me that part. I have a 20-year-old. I have a 22-year-old son and a 20-year-old son. 25-year-old daughter, 16-year-old daughter, about to be 17 soon. And that will crush. Oh my gosh. Okay, Lucretia, okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I went to Facebook and I had to ask, is my son dead? I found out that he was shot point blank in the head and killed while playing dominoes.
Oh my gosh.
No one spoke up for weeks, and the killer was on the run. No one was going to snitch. Wow. But that is the street life.
Wow. Wow.
Words can't describe how hard it is to bury a child.
Oh my God.
I ache for anyone and all who have done the same. My son's death was a result of a criminal with an evil heart and a justice system failing to hold him accountable for the laws he had already broken. You see, a convicted felon killed my son with an illegally obtained gun. Our gun control lobbyists and politicians claim that their policies will save lives and reduce violence. Well, those policies did not save my son.
I love the fact she said that them policies did not save my son. This dude is still out here. He was, if he had received, I'm sorry guys, this is a little difficult for me. This is not like another reaction. This is wow. Okay. If that guy had received the fate that he was supposed to receive from his past crimes, he would have not been in the position to do what he did to my son. And my son would still be here. Oh, Lord, this is painful, man. This is painful.
The laws being discussed are already implemented in cities across this country. We have decades of evidence proving they do not work.
I hope people are listening to this lady. I hope you're listening. Don't look at this as just business as usual. Listen, please. And I'm not talking about the people who are watching the video. I'm talking about politicians who can make some things happen. I'm talking about people who are on committees with other politicians. If you can get close to them, be in their ear, if you can send this to them. Wow.
St. Louis, New York, Chicago, Washington, DC, Atlanta.
Yes.
Are gun control utopias. and they are plagued with the most violence.
Yep.
10 more laws, 20 more laws, 1,000 more won't make what has already illegal more wrong or stop criminals from committing these crimes. And y'all are delusional if you think it's gonna keep us safe.
This lady is
I am a walking testimony of how the criminal justice system and the gun control laws, which is steeped in racism, by the way, have failed the Black community. By the age of 25, I had already went to 18 young Black men funerals.
Please say that again. Oh my gracious, man. People are mad at me. I don't even like going to funerals anymore. I used to have to go to funerals all the time. All the time. I used to be a different type of youngin' when I was younger. And a lot of my friends, associates, many people was dying, like getting killed over and over and over again. Not only did I attend the funerals, but I sang at the funerals. Here I am, 15-year-old kid, 16-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid. Every single year, it seemed like more funerals to sing at. And the funerals were not for the old people in our families, although we had to sing for them too. It was for the people who were my age who were being shot in the streets. So it's horrible. And it was in the city that she described, Washington, D.C.
At the age of 25. I have one Black man in jail, one Black man in the grave.
Wow.
And my young grandson gonna be raised without a father.
Wow.
And it's a curse on the Black community and everyone else's. Something has to change.
That's right.
Thoughts and prayers and calls for more gun control isn't enough.
That's right.
How about letting me defend myself from evil? You don't think that I'm capable and trustworthy to handle a firearm? You don't think that the Second Amendment doesn't apply to people that look like me?
Go ahead.
Who and you who would call for more gun controls are the same ones that are calling to defund the police. Who is supposed to protect us? We must prepare to be our own first responders.
You know what? That makes, where's the math in that? That does not equate into anything positive whatsoever. As a matter of fact, that seemed like that will be a negative number. We're taking money away from police, and we're taking your guns away. We're taking away your rights to be able to defend yourself, and we're also taking away the funding from the people who would defend you in place of yourself. So now you're just assed out. You walking around with chaps on at this point, man. Look like Prince. It's ridiculous.
We must prepare to be our own first responders to protect ourselves and our loved ones. I am a legal, law-abiding citizen, and I don't need the government to save me.
That's right.
I teach people how to use a firearm. I empower others to look at me to understand the Second Amendment is their right. I am a proud member of the DC Project, Women for Gun Rights. We believe that education is the key to safety, not ineffective legislation.
That's right.
We support meaningful solutions that will actually save lives.
I love this lady. Lucretia. Wow, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. Keep being strong.
We support the Safe Student Act, H.R. 7415, which would immediately make schools safer. In hindsight, at Parkland, we saw failure of the government at every level failing the students. Students saw something and they said something, and the school did not act. Police were called to his residence over 30 times, and they did not act. And finally, the police did not go into their school that fateful day and fail to protect those kids.
All because of their daggone job. They do have to get back home to their families. F that. We are at war. Now it's time to show and prove why you are paid to do what you do. Bust up in that bad boy. If you are the one that gets shot on the way of trying to save children, then so be it. We got to protect these children, man. We got to protect the children. And if you ain't going to do it, move out the way and let the daggone the community do it. Let the community go do it. They probably got more heart than the people who were standing outside the daggone school, allowing that maniac to do what he was doing. They would have bust up in there with their own guns and got it done. Come on, man. Even their own children was up in there. I'm not even going to speak on that because that's beyond my pay grade, but come on, bro.
Fateful day and fail to protect those kids. We need to secure our schools, and we got to secure this building, or like y'all do. What's the difference? We call on Congress to ban gun-free zones, fund nonpartisan firearm education programs like Kids Safe Foundation and non-governmental mental health organizations like Hold My Guns. And in closing, I claim that nothing in these bills do anything to make us safer or address the mental health crisis in this country. Despite living with the heartache of losing my son on a daily basis, I believe it is our God-given right to defend ourselves from any act of violence.
Go ahead.
Making it more difficult or even more expensive for me and people that look like me and other law-abiding citizens will not make us safer. It will embolden the criminals. Gun owners are not the enemies, and these gun control policies are not the solution. Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. 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 Somebody tell this lady she did an excellent job. You did a remarkable job. Good job. Let me hear what they're about to say.
Thank you all for your powerful and meaningful and gut-wrenching testimony.
Yeah. So as we talk about a lot on this channel, it's going to take us. At some point of this reaction YouTube journey, I had to make a decision. A decision to not really focus on fun as much anymore. I'm a naturally fun guy. I can have fun in the dark in any type of situation, but it's far more work that needs to be done. And I have to position myself to be able to help out in some type of way. And in doing that, I gotta do my part. And my part is just letting us all know that we gotta do our parts together, regardless if we look the same, if we're from the same places, if we believe the same things. We gotta do what God put us here to do, and that's to be servants of His people. And if we are servants of His people, then maybe we should consider the basic instructions before leaving Earth, and get ourselves ready. We got to arm ourselves. That's all in the Bible. Now, of course, many people have discussed it as him pretty much, God pretty much saying that He wants us to arm ourselves with the book that He provided us. Nah, it mentions all of the different resources that we need in order to deal with what we're dealing with at this particular moment. I don't need to know a whole bunch about politics in order to contribute. All I gotta do is place these topics in front of you. We have dangerous conversations that will near us closer to a solution, closer to love. Because right now, strategically, We are being separated around this world. There's certain information that's not privy to you that I experienced, and vice versa. Certain things that you've experienced that's not privy to me. And that's why we're here right now, getting to know one another, trying to figure out exactly what we can do to help. Per usual, man. Anything that you want me to know, please let me know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button or the notification bell, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, my name is Van, and now we are all the LFR family, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. You all have been amazing per usual, man. And thank you again to everyone who has been submitting super thanks donations. I'm going to say it again. Really appreciate them. But if you're not in a position to donate, please do not. Please do not. I'm good. By you simply watching the video is far more than enough. All right? Far more than enough. Just watch the videos with me. All right? See y'all next time, man. Love y'all. Take care of each other.